Basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mt.Vernon Rams, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. You can also watch Rams basketball with streaming video on WMIXsports.com. Powered by Dale's Harley-Davidson. Rams basketball is also sponsored by Ren Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at rlc.edu. The Medicine Shop of Mt.Vernon. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Banterra Bank. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Sarah Staley, your country financial agent. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mt.Vernon. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Heartland Accounting. Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski for Mt.Vernon Rams basketball from the WMIX Sports mobile studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Rams pregame starts now.
And good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How about all of them from Changnon Gymnasium here tonight? Glad to have you with us from the WMIX Sports mobile studios. Where tonight the Mt.Vernon Rams will battle the Waterloo Bulldogs. Non-conference action. We're glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Danny, tonight the Mt.Vernon Rams non-conference battle against the Waterloo Bulldogs. Two teams very familiar with each other from years past. Hoping it'll be a good one here tonight.
Well, it's an interesting little battle here. Of course, Mt.Vernon went into Waterloo last year, won a tight one, and ended up Mt.Vernon going away. Of course, a lot of kids here on this floor from both sides remember that regional baseball game in May when Waterloo won on that close ball game as well. So this is a matchup here tonight, non-conference game for both teams. Both schools know a lot about each other, and again, it's one of those deals where Mt.Vernon is going to have things here against the Waterloo Bulldogs tonight. Not let down after that big win against Cahokia last night here in overtime.
Well, hope it's certainly not for a letdown here tonight. This is your Rams pregame show. The Mt.Vernon Rams and Waterloo Bulldogs is coming up. We need to take a quick break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Pigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The all-new 2013 Center of Mt.Vernon. Inside and out, the Dart is the most advanced car in its class. Outside, clean lines from nose to tail form its curvaceous silhouette. The unmistakable split crosshair grille accentuates its low, wide stance. And the available full-width, racetrack-style LED tail lamps make an aggressive statement. Inside, Dart includes a number of available class-exclusive features, including dual temperature control, ambient lighting, refined soft-touch surfaces, and a 7-inch thin-film transistor premium cluster display. Come see the all-new Dart SE at King City Chrysler or browse our inventory online at kingcitychrysler.com. There is something for everyone here at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. And find us on Facebook.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you.
This is Joe David Cummins from Community First Bank. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us tonight for the Mt.Vernon Rams and the Waterloo Bulldogs. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. And tonight the Rams are looking for a big non-conference win. Had a big upset last night over number 2 Well, we need to take a quick break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Startup businesses, and they come in the door, they're pretty green.
Randy Atkinson, owner of Heartland Accounting, on why he is a small business expert.
I have had businesses where I've talked to people in their garage and have grown it to work in 3 states. There's a lot of tremendous opportunity to help people from the very inception of their business, whether it's just talking about what does it take to become successful, what sorts of things do we need to stay legal. I feel very qualified to help people get to where they want to be. I've had that experience and have helped that situation become successful.
Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
The 2012 model year end clearance event is in full swing. Hi, Mike Russell, General Manager, Schmidt Ford of Salem. If a deal's what you've been waiting for, now is the time. On select models, choose from 0% financing or rebates up to $6,000. Trade your current vehicle in and receive up to $1,000 additional rebate on many models. Are you a Farm Bureau member? Great. Receive an additional $500 on most models. You can see the time to save is now. Come see us at Schmidt Ford of Salem, 1815 West Main, Salem, Illinois, or give us a call at 618-548-1711.
Are the features with your free checking account disappearing? Hi, this is Star Reed with People's National Bank in Mt.Vernon. A free checking account from People's National Bank includes unlimited check writing, no minimum balance requirements, online banking, bill pay, a Visa check card, and only takes $100 to open. Stop by People's National Bank and get the free checking account you deserve.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters, and check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
This is Rick Pig with Community First Bank. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us tonight. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Much better. The Mountain to take on the Waterloo Bulldogs here from Changnon Gymnasium. Big win last night over the Cahokia Comanches. A 58-54 win in overtime, as the Mt.Vernon Rams upset the number 2 ranked team in Class 3A. Danny, big win for the Rams, looking not to let this be a trap game here against Waterloo, knowing that you have a big game. Of course, I guess you have Cairo before you have Marion, so not a trap game at all, really. But still, you don't want to let last night's upset win come in vain with a loss here tonight at home to Waterloo.
And you'd waste that time. Of course, you don't have to give the win back if you were to lose here tonight, but it wouldn't leave a good taste in your mouth to play so hard and beat Cahokia last night in conference, and to come here and stub your toe. And, of course, what Mt.Vernon has to do tonight, come out ready to go again. It's a game where it's more mental tonight than physical to get yourselves up for this one. Cairo on Tuesday here before wrapping up a first part of the regular season before the Centralia tournament at Marion next Friday night. So 3 very winnable games left on the schedule before you go to the Centralia Holiday Tournament.
Well, we will see what happens, of course, as the Rams will have to battle a team from Chicago, Dwayne Wayne's alma mater, on the first day at 10 o'clock. So that'll be a big matchup for the Mt.Vernon Rams going into CHT, but you still have Waterloo, Cairo, and Marion before that. We'll get to know your Central Christian Church starting lineups a little bit later on here on your Rams pregame. Rams basketball, of course, is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland, and Lady Rams basketball as well. And DCU had the call of that Lady Rams game at Freeburg, and the Lady Rams came away with a big win, 8-1 on the year now, as they beat the Freeburg Lady Midgets on the road.
The class of the day was the Mt.Vernon Lady Rams defense, number 1, and number 2 rebounding. They just dominated the defensive glass. Waterloo got very few second chance opportunities on the boards, and then Waterloo had bad shooting most of the day, and Mt.Vernon didn't really shoot well offensively today, but their defense was big in that win, and it was a great job as they go on there and get a road win at Freeburg this afternoon and go to 8-1 on the season.
Well, 8-1 on the season indeed. And, of course, you take a look at that Lady Ram team coached by Jeff Lonning. Great things happening there, but great things starting to happen for the Mt.Vernon Rams. Had that loss at Altop last Friday night, though. Come in, get a big win at home, where this team is just a much different team here on their home floor. And I know you can say that about many teams when it comes to high school basketball. There's just something about this facility in terms of the Rams.
Well, the Changnon chicanery is what I call it, because when you come in here, the environment's different. It's obviously an old gymnasium with a lot of history and tradition. Number 2, you're playing in an environment where the fans are on top of you, which is different than some of the newer buildings that have been built recently. And number 3, you throw in the restraining line, the chaos cage. It's a whole different ball of wax to come in here to Changnon Gymnasium. And again, when you're the road team, we talked about it this morning on the Saturday Sports Show, you do not want to go to overtime if you do not have to in a close game with a home team, because more times than not, that home team's going to figure out a way to win. And Cahokia learned that lesson last night going to overtime, in which the Rams won.
Well, lesson learned indeed. Of course, the Rams and Bulldogs coming up here on WMIX with video on WMIXsports.com. I'm Chris Hugo. He's Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow is with us up in the Crow's Nest, bringing you the video. Of course, Ashley is back at our Mt.Vernon studio, taking great care of us here tonight. All the technical issues have been on my end. We're ready to get this one underway, Danny. Of course, the Rams and the Waterloo Bulldogs. We talked to Coach CJ Cruiser on the Saturday Sports Show this morning. Asked him about his return to Changnon Gymnasium, probably for the first time since he was a little kid shooting basketballs in here with his dad as the Mt.Vernon athletic director. So a homecoming of sorts for Waterloo coach C.J. Cruiser.
Well, C.J. Cruiser comes home, of course, ended up at Nashville High School where he graduated in 1992, played on a team there at Warner Regional. Got to the sectional, lost in the first round to a JoJo Johnson-Benton team at Sparta. But C.J. Cruiser sat on the bench for many a year with Darren Lee at Nashville and then at Collinsville and got a head gig here at Waterloo. And really starting to turn things around with his program in the Mississippi Valley Conference. And C.J. was saying this morning and tonight, talking to him before the JV game, all the memories and nostalgia of him walking back in, the surge of those memories, coming back of beating people in when his dad brought him and he was doing stuff. He'd run in here with a ball and he'd have to let certain fans in before the game because they were always here early and on time to be early. And you know, again, he said he could shoot around, do a lot of things. I mean, everybody, just talking to Coach Cruiser in that 10-minute span down there by the Waterloo locker room before the JV game, so many different Mt.Vernon people coming over to say hi to him. The first time he's really been in this building, like he said this morning on the Saturday Sports Show, where he hasn't rooted for the Mt.Vernon Rams.
There you go. It's going to be probably a little weird tonight for Coach Cruiser. Scott Gamber, of course, and the Mt.Vernon Rams are 5-3 on the year. They're 2-1 in the South Pacific Conference. This, of course, a non-conference matchup with the 4-3 Waterloo Bulldogs. They're actually coming off of a close loss against crosstown rival Waterloo Jabot this week. So they're rebounding from that. The Rams coming off of a big win last night. And this has the makings to be a good one in kind of a regional rivalry that's been more lopsided in terms of favoring the Mt.Vernon Rams than anything else.
Well, again, it's Mt.Vernon's got an opportunity here. And a nice weekend, go 2-0 and get a win and get off to the next week and get 2 more maybe. And that's what you want to see. But again, you got to be very leery. This is a very dangerous Waterloo team here tonight.
Dangerous indeed. Your Central Christian Church starting lineups are still to come on your Rams pregame, amongst other facets of the broadcast still to come here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. We'll get to know the starting lineups, of course, here in just a moment on the floor and on the radio. We'll also honor America here in just a bit. Chaos Cage starting to fill up. Changnon Gymnasium starting to fill up with fans here tonight, hoping for a good one between Mt.Vernon and Waterloo. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your Central Christian Church starting lineups. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
From the NextRad Weather Center, I'm Jim DeLaveris for WMIX. Mostly cloudy skies tonight, the low around 45, gusts of up to 25 miles per hour. Mostly sunny tomorrow, though, the high near 59. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, the low of 38. For the work week, a high of 49 degrees with mostly cloudy skies, wind gusts of up to 20 miles per hour. And Monday night, partly cloudy, the low of 30. On Tuesday, more sunny skies, the high of 48. I'm Jim DeLaveris for WMIX.
At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois High School sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Give the gift of health for Christmas at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. If sitting and standing are a challenge, a little lift goes a long way. The Medicine Shop carries a variety of lift chairs that lift and recline. Our home medical department offers so much more. We carry everything from stair lifts to scooters, wheelchairs to walkers. Are you worried about an elderly loved one living alone? Ask about the 911 emergency alert system. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
These devices are very small and size, and that becomes the microphone through which you can speak. You don't have to be near a certain phone. You don't have to be near a certain intercom. It goes with you.
The 911 emergency alert system is water resistant, and there are no monthly fees. Not sure what to buy? We now offer gift cards that can be used for any product or service in the store. And from our family to yours,
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The Medicine Shop, 2339 West Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Daily schedules, scores, video, and more. Log on to WMIXsports.com. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium here tonight. Glad to have you with us for the Mt.Vernon Rams and the Waterloo Bulldogs. About to get set here from Changnon. Discover the excitement at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Central offers exciting worship experiences packed with energy, relevant teaching, and awesome programming for children and youth. Log on to thenewcentral.com for service times and more information. So I turn it over to Danny Czerwinski, who is alongside tonight. We'll go ahead and meet the Waterloo Bulldogs, your visitors on the scoreboard.
Number 12, Daniel Gardner. Number 23, Rick Wigan. Number 24, Jared Lindnacher. Number 23, Shane Linhart. Number 55, Justin Kretschmer. For C.J. Cruiser's Waterloo Bulldogs.
Central Christian brings you the starting lineups tonight. We're about to get to know the Mt.Vernon Rams. Let's go ahead and meet them on the air first.
First on the air, number 3, Jaron Lydell. Number 21, Travis Mitchell. Number 22, Michael Fieser. Number 32, Jake Pike. And number 33, Trevor Flota for Scott Gamber's Mt.Vernon Rams.
We're going to let you enjoy the Mt.Vernon Rams drum line. And there you go, your Mt.Vernon Rams drum line. Glad to have you here tonight. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside us. We're prepared to get it away from Changnon Gymnasium. As we're about to get away, they had a moment of silence, of course, for Walt Kirk, a Mount Vernon Township High School Hall of Famer that played for the team in 1942, went on to star at Illinois alongside Dyke Evelman of Centralia, and then coached at Salem High School for 8 years as he passed away earlier this week. We're about to tip. It'll be Michael Fieser and the big 6'7" footer, 6'7" center Justin Kretschmer for Waterloo.
You said 7'6".
I think I said 6'7" footer.
Well, I was worried about that math because that meant Sasquatch to me.
Oh, exactly. Well, this broadcast went to Hades early going. Now we're trying to recover. Off the left side, Waterloo has it off the possession. Right wing, that is going to be number 33, Shane Leonard. Oh, just away from Changnon Gymnasium, the Mt.Vernon Rams and the Waterloo Bulldogs. Glad to have you. At least we hope you're still here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. As Mitchell forced the turnover, it'll be Lydell to recover in the backcourt. Here come the Rams, 7:25 mark of the first quarter. No score, looking to get on the board first. Rams are in their home whites with orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in black. Pike's going to come around to the top for Fieser. Back to the left wing. Lydell lost control, regains it on the left side. 7-10 looking to drive towards the paint. Kicks it up top. It'll be floated now to the left wing. Mitchell thought. Didn't think long. Over the floater off of the right wing. Stops at the elbow. Kicks down low off of the right baseline. It's Fieser looking inside for Pike. Shut off at the back door. So the Rams have effectively killed 45 seconds off of this first quarter clock. We're at 6:54 to play. No score. Pike with it off of the left wing. Looking inside. Settles for Fieser. Eyed up the three. Instead's going to dribble drive toward the baseline. Going to be blocked by Kretschmer. And here come the Bulldogs off of the rebound. Going to be big.
That's pretty handy. He let Feeser jump into him, and once Feeser started going down, he raised his arm, blocked the shot.
Off of the left side, here comes Waterloo on the dribble drive. Might have missed a travel there. It'll be Lingacher. Rams off of the rebound. Here come Mt.Vernon. 6:24 to play in the first quarter. Pike is in the near corner. Thought about it. Nice head fake, drives baseline. Going to be shut off. Has it stolen away by Lingacher, and here comes Waterloo. Gardner with the basketball across the right timeline. Up top, trying to curl around the lane. His layup's good. That was a good move by Waterloo to the bucket.
Played him like a right-hander. Problem is, he's strong to the left side, drove right to the rim.
And Waterloo has an early 2-love lead. Rams basketball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your community, your bank, your choice. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Trevor Flota took a dribble off of the right wing. Problem was, picked up his dribble, picked up his feet. That'll be a turnover. 5:53 to play here in the first. Try to get you a score of that Cahokia Evansville-Bosse game. That one should be well enough over by now, that Lindenwood shootout. Would like to see how that one turned out. Across the timeline, it's Gardner. 2-0 Waterloo on top. 5:44 mark of the first. Into the paint off of the free throw line. That's going to be Wigan. Has it taken away underneath. It'll be Pike forcing the turnover. 5:37 mark of the first quarter. 2-0 is the early Waterloo lead. Pike with it off of the left arc. Going to drive into the paint. Has to kick it up top. Mitchell will tip it away from Flota. And the Rams didn't communicate. Lob up ahead of the Wigan. Off the right block and good.
Got to be careful. This Waterloo team, very athletic. We know that from seeing them in different sports. Made the football playoffs. Had a baseball run 2 years ago to state. Good team last year. Quality athletics.
Underneath, Feeser lost control, but got it back. Recovers off of the right block, and Feezy brings the Rams back within 2. It's 4-2. 5:02 mark of the first quarter. We'll find a Rend Lake College player of the game immediately following this one. At Rend Lake College, you have over 100 degree and certificate programs from which to choose. Log on to rlc.edu. See which one is right for you. Up top, Gardner with the basketball for Waterloo. Off of the right wing, finds Wigan. It'll be swung back around to the top to Gardner. Leonard with it off the left wing. Back to the right side. Waterloo with the basketball. Bulldogs looking to drive. Has to kick it back up top. That'll be Leonard. 3 on the way is no good off the back iron. And the rebound will go to Lydell underneath. Here come the Rams quickly into the front court. Off of the left wing is Trevor Flota. 4:25 mark of the first. Nice pass to the back door. And there's Feeser again. He's on a 4-0 run. Yet again, back-to-back nights, 4-0 runs by Michael Feeser.
Good look off from Flota. His man, as Flota came down the lane, the man got away from Feeser. Bounced pass to him. Easy layup.
Across the timeline, Shane Linhart. 4:05 to play in the first quarter. Waterloo, Mt.Vernon tied at 4 from Changnon Gym. We're glad to have you with us on WMIX FM. Mt.Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation. Wigan goes off to the right side for Gardner on the sideline. Back up top. It'll be reversed around the left wing for Lingacher. Gardner with it, right of the circle. 3:45 mark of the first quarter. Video on WMIXsports.com is fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson, where they will trade for anything. Find bikes as low as $29.95 and a party every weekend. Find a 3 up top. No good from Waterloo. Rebound will go to the big Justin Kretschmer. So around left wing will be back to the top. Right of the circle is Daniel Gardner with the basketball. 3:23 mark of the first quarter. We're tied at 4. Back to the free throw line, Linhart. Up to the top. He will find number 24, Lingacher. 3 on the way is off the right iron. And the Rams will tip the rebound right back to the Bulldogs. Don't forget you can visit Dale's Harley-Davidson online at dales-hd.com. You can also find their link on WMIXsports.com right above the video you're watching. Off the left elbow. It's going to be a give back to Gardner, trying to kick it to the right post, and Feeser will steal it away. Another turnover for Waterloo. 2:55 to play in this first quarter. We're tied at 4. Rams with a chance to take the lead here. Pike had a big night last night. To Flota for 3 on the way. No good. It's short. Got his own rebound. Had it tipped away. He'll recover off the block. Gives wing. 3 on the way from Mitchell is soft. Rebound will go to Gardner at the back door. Rams had a couple of chances. Couldn't capitalize. 2:37 to play in the first. Tied at 4. Gardner between the leg dribble, going to the left side, able to find Jared Lingacher with the basketball. Up top, Kretschmer back to Lingacher off that left wing. Right arc for Wigan. Into the corner for Gardner. 2:22 to play in this first quarter. We are tied at 4. Offense optional. Right wing, and here comes Waterloo. Into the paint. It's going to be Rick Wigan. Has to kick it out to Gardner. Almost turned it over. Great save off the sideline. 2:07 mark of the first quarter. Rams basketball is presented by Community First Bank. With 5 Jefferson County locations, that's more than anyone else. Dixon, Woodlawn, and 2 at Mt.Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Kretschmer in the lane off the turnaround. In and out, no good. Rebound will go to Pike, and there will be a foul. It looks like it's going to be on Shane Linhart.
First foul called of the quarter. And Scott Gamber going down his bench already here at the 1:53 mark. Fouls on Linhart, his team's first for Waterloo, and his 4-4 tie.
Shakari Hawkins checks in the ball game. It's Hawkins, Braden Fitzgerald, who also checks in. Jake Pike, Michael Fieser, and Trevor Flota for the Rams. Tied at 4, minute 47 to play in the first quarter. Bounce pass to the near side for Hawkins. Ball fake, comes off the left block, kisses the glass, no good. Rebound underneath will go to Justin Kretschmer. Waterloo's big underneath, Denny. That's turned into a lot of rebounds.
Well, their size right now, and especially their length, causing Mt.Vernon some fits early. The Rams will have to adjust to that as this game goes along.
Off the left wing, they're looking inside. It's going to be Kretschmer off the glass. He's fouled. I believe it's going to be against Fitzgerald or Fieser. Pick your F. And to the line will go Justin Kretschmer to shoot 2.
It's on Fieser, and Kretschmer that time got to work one-on-one on Fieser, and that big, tall, strong body of his backed Fieser down, and Mt.Vernon elected that time not to double down and give Fieser help, and Kretschmer drew the foul on Fieser.
First free throw on the way. Give credit to the Chaos Cage.
Wow.
Timing was good on that one. It's soft off the front iron, and we'll see if Kretschmer overcompensates this time by going long.
Depends on when you make that noise will affect the free throw shooter.
See if they time it right this time.
Short
Maybe.
End. Yep.
It'll be Hawkins with the rebound. Here come the Rams. We're tied at 4 with 1:16 to play in the first quarter. Off of the left arc, Fieser thought about giving back to Fitz. Looking around at the top. Pike off his screen's going to come right side. Pulls up from 17. No good back iron. Kretschmer, who else, with the rebound. We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square of Mt.Vernon, 1501 Broadway, worldwide at FordSquare.com, where you can schedule your service appointments online. Congratulations to the Rams cheerleaders, both the varsity and JV. As we told you on Twitter earlier, won the ICCA event at Pinckneyville, will advance to state. Nice move off the left. Too strong to the hoop for Linhart, and the Rams will get the rebound. They were quick in transition, but turn it over in the front court. Gardner's going to recover. He'll take it the length. Layup's good. 4 turnovers on the night for the Rams. And Waterloo takes a 6-4 lead with 2 points off of the turnover.
Very lax effort from Mt.Vernon at the guard positions right now. 4 turnovers already as we wind down this first quarter, as you said. Not very good handling it.
Well, and C.J. Cruiser talked about Kretschmer being the only man they had that was on this floor last time. He's paying dividends here tonight with that experience. The only senior, I believe, on this club. Hawkins with it right of the circle. 13 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's a 6-4 ball game. Rams down 2. Here comes Fitz. Going to kick it left. Nope, going to keep it himself. Goes to the basket. It's blocked by Kretschmer out of bounds. It'll remain with the Rams. Down 2. 3.1 to play in the first. That's probably not a good move when their shortest man goes up against the tallest man.
No, nobody coming down with Fitzgerald to the rim to give him the defender a thought to go the other way. All the defender had to go through with him, wait till he went up, and as he was going down, swatted out of bounds.
It'll be a lob into Fitz with 2 seconds, and he'll shake the defender, pull up. It's good at the buzzer. And Fitz with a second consecutive buzzer beater to end the first quarter in back-to-back nights. Last night it was Pike. Tonight it's Fitz. We're tied at 6 after 1. This is Rams basketball presented by Community First Bank.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mt.Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery and being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidsons. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays #1. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mt.Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
This is Joe David Cummins from Community First Bank. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium. Rams will start the second quarter with the basketball. And their home whites, orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in black. It'll be Lydell off to the right wing for Buda. Up top, it'll be Fitz coming around to the right wing. It's floated back to the left side for Hawkins. Pulls up in the lane. His runner is going to hit the back iron, clank off. Rebound out of bounds. It should be off of Kretschmer. Nope. They're going to give it back to Waterloo. All righty. 7:44 to play here in the first half. Tied at 6. Mt.Vernon Rams, Waterloo Bulldogs. We're glad to have you. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Crow high in the rafters. Ashley back at our Mt.Vernon studios off of the right wing. It's going to be Gardner with the basketball. Looking to Weigand up top. Now off the right block. Here comes Kretschmer on a turnaround off glass. No good. Rebound will go to the shortest man. That's going to be Braden Fitzgerald. He'll hurry along. Left side for Lydell. To the hoop we go. Kicks it back door. Hawkins has some trouble, but he'll recover. Beezer's all alone for 3. Didn't want to take it. And gives to Fitzgerald's up top. 6-6 is your score. 7:11 to play in the first half. Beezer with it off of the right wing. Swings it around the left side. Good pass there to Lydell from Hawkins. Looking underneath for Fees. Working against the height. Kicks out to Lydell. He's going to take it himself. Kind of a rainbow runner, and it works over the tall man. It's 8-6 as Lydell has his first steal.
Let that ball roll. The overhand arching shot on the runner in the lane. Dropped it right over Kretschmer, and nothing he could do about it.
Off of the right block. It'll be kicked out. Top key now for Shane Linhart. Now back to the right wing for number 23, Rick Weigand. Lingacker with the basketball to Weigand off of the right arc into the corner for Gardner. 6:32 mark of the first half. Video online at WMIXsports.com is fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson, where they will trade for anything. Find them online at dales-hd.com. Gardner for 3. Left wing pulls up. It's no good. Back iron. Rebound will go underneath. Tipped around. Boy, the rebounds have been sloppy tonight. Waterloo will recover underneath. Jump ball remains with the boys from Monroe County.
Mt.Vernon right now. Maybe a tad flat, leading by 2. But Mt.Vernon in the battle.
It'll be a lob play intended for Kretschmer, almost broken up by Feezer. It'll be recovered right wing for number 33, Shane Linhart. Off a right-hand dribble, working baseline against Hawkins, has it tipped away. Kretschmer recovers off of the wing. Rams basketball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Again, they have more Jefferson County locations than anyone else, 5 in the county. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Off the left, good move there, started right block. Linhart switched hands underneath, went with the left, ties it up at 8.
No help side defense on the right block. He went up for the shot there, nothing from the left.
Nice move to the basket and counted. I was looking off to my right. But coming around was Jaron Lydell to the hoop, went off of the right block, had a nice move. It's 10-8, 5:40 to play in the first half, and Jaron has a chance for a 3-point
But
play.
again, the Mt.Vernon shots are hard-earned. The last second shot by Fitzgerald. 2 shots to the rim now by Lydell. All been very hard-earned against Waterloo defense. That's going to be hard to handle the rest of the night.
Hard to handle indeed. 5:40 to play in the first half. Lydell will go to the line for the and one. On the way, and will miss the free throw. Had better form that time. He's really been practicing on those free throws, but comes up just short. 5:35 to play in the first half. Here comes Waterloo. Off to the left side, it's going to be Lingacker with the basketball. To the top we go for Hoffman. Reed Hoffman underneath, and that'll be picked away. Reaching foul probably on Jaron Lydell as Linhart had the basketball underneath.
Got a little arm when they're reaching for the basketball, but it won't be on Lydell.
My apologies to Jaron Lydell. Travis Mitchell was the other man in on that play on the other side. He will pick up the foul.
FYI, no fire in DuQuoin, just smoke winning another race in the indoor facility down there, just got told.
Ah, nice.
Tony Stewart racing at DuQuoin tonight, just got wind.
Very nice. Oh, the places you wish you could be.
Yeah.
I know you're a big Stewart guy. But we're here tonight having fun with Mt.Vernon Rams basketball against Waterloo. 10-8 your Ram lead, 5:13 to play in the half. Kick out to the outside will come to number 11, and he'll switch a big 3. That's Aycock for 3. It's 11-10.
Had it lined up, hit the bullseye. Now Waterloo back up by 1 with a sweet lefty shot from the right wing.
11-10 your score. It'll come around for Floda underneath the Feezer and the foul. What a play from Trevor Floda to Michael Feezer underneath, and the Rams regain the lead 12-11, and Feezer's going to try to make it 2.
Pass was good, but the ball movement and the movement without the ball was even better. That's the key there, as Feezer worked himself open and Mt.Vernon ran their offense.
Feezer's at the line for the and one. 4:55 mark of the first half. We can't do it without All Stars and Stitches, one of our booster sponsors. If you can put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, company, or organization. They even do apparel. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. Floater with it up top, swings over the right side. Here we go. Free throw is no good. The Rams, of course, got the rebound, and here we go. Braden Fitzgerald's got the bucket. 14-11 as a freshman. has certainly played some quality minutes in this season.
And the Rams are lathering up a little bit now. You can see them kind of starting to get in the flow of this one now with a 3-point lead.
And maybe some more flow here as the Rams will force the unforced errors, so to speak. That'll be four Waterloo turnovers. Start to say Mascuda.
Same conference, different team. It's
Yeah,
all right.
One of those nights, I think.
Oh, I've got the orange and black team to win here tonight. I don't know about anybody else. Bet everything I had that a team in orange and black will
It's
win
also
this
orange and black night on Chaos Cage.
Right.
We assume they're ready for the Rams still. Inside the free throw line, that's going to be kicked back up top to Mitchell from Feeser. Rams are trying to settle down here. We're down early, tied it a bunch of times, and now we're up 14-11 with 4:13 to play in the first half. Fitz will come around left wing, got it from Pike. Rolls between the circles, throws off the floater, back to Pike. Looking around, screen three on the way from Flota. No good, back iron, rebound tip to Pike. I was going to say, lucky to get called for the walk, but he's called for the walk at the 4:01 mark here in the first half.
Got the right call, though.
They definitely got that right. We owe you some scores. We'll get those to you in just a moment. Of course, we have a Rend Lake College player of the game coming your way after this one. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu. See how you can save thousands. What's up?
I was just saying it with you without looking.
I got you. Yeah. You tend to memorize them after a while. Coming off the left side, that'll be number 11, Ryan Aycock, as he goes to the basket.
Well, he got to the rim, and that was the old, okay, if it goes in, I'm not calling it, but if it doesn't, I'll blow the late whistle, and then that'll be the end of that. Feeser has picked up his second.
Aycock at the line, shooting the first of two, leaves it short.
Yeah. Second half, that won't be a problem.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
They'll be going the other way.
There we go. Common sense will prevail eventually.
Well, I'm going to go back the other way. So you should be ready for this. There, see what I'm saying? He knew where they were going with that.
They get 14-12 as Aycock makes 1 of 2 that trip. 2-point ball game here for Mt.Vernon. We're in Changnon Gymnasium. 3:40 to play in the first half. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. Pike with it. Ball fake. Heads to the free throw line. Extended left side. Gives to Fitz. Back up top. It'll be Pike with the basketball. Off of the dribble drive. Kicks in the corner for Feeser. Back to the left wing. Fitz pulls up from 3. Good. Wow. That'll put the Rams up 5, 17-12 with 3:18 to play in the first half. And quick Waterloo turnover. I know there are plenty of games going on today in the world of basketball. I know we have a brief scoreboard update. The Mt.Vernon Lady Rams, they got a big win today, of course, on the road at Freeburg.
39-26. Lady Rams won. The JV game here tonight. The Rams won 59-43.
Of course, that scoreboard update is presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, see Tony on the corner of 42nd South Watertown, Mount Vernon. Online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in and get to a better state with State Farm. It's 17-12 here in the second quarter. Timeout on the floor is presented by the Medicine Shop. 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Eric Clack and the staff of the Medicine Shop wish you a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season. Ooh, it's been an interesting start, Danny. Of course, 17-12 is your score, a 5-point lead for the Rams. And things seem like they're somewhat coming together.
They are. How about another score? ZR beat Wayne City 43-27.
It's a good win for ZR.
That's a good win for ZR. They finished third at the Conrad Allen. Wayne City finishes fourth. But things are starting to come together here from Mount Vernon again. Sometimes after a big win like that against a conference foe and you come back right out of the gate like tonight, it takes you a little while mentally to get into it and build up a lather physically, and that's what Mount Vernon's done.
Pike off a turnaround. Good play there. Oh, except it's going to be thrown right to you. Well, almost off a hop.
Ready. I would have had to really reach. I had to get the go-go gadget arm out of the box to get that ball.
One of the best cartoon theme songs ever, by the way. Inspector Gadget, in my opinion. You may not agree. Maybe that's a Saturday
It's
sport.
up there, but, you know, there are others. As soon as you hear it, you're like, oh, yeah, I know that cartoon.
Yeah. That's a WMIX Sports social media question of the week waiting to happen, quite possibly.
Yeah, that's probably true. Besides, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Exactly. Find that on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We are on Twitter, believe it or not. You may not know that because I have not told you yet, at WMIX Sports. 2:39 to play in this first half, into the corner for Waterloo. Schaub with the basketball, throws to the top for Aycock. Looks off to the left for Gardner. Back to the right wing for Schaub. Aycock in the corner with it. 3 on the way. No good off the back iron. It'll be rebounded out of bounds. Chaos Cage will get the board. It'll be a team rebound for the Rams here. 2:25 to play in the first half.
Chaos Cage active tonight.
That they are. Filled up nicely since they sent out the plea for help.
It was an LA kind of crowd. Show up late.
Nice no-looker in the lane to Hawkins on the fade jumper. No good. Rebound is partially tipped, partially blocked, I should say, for Kretschmer. He ends up at the board. And here come the Bulldogs trailing 17-12. 2:09 to play in the first half. A first half that, upon its conclusion, will meet the Second Chance Auto halftime show. Right block, good spot by Flota, no call, and Kretschmer.
Now,
look at the easy bucket.
You have to touch him to take a charge. Flota barely got in the vicinity of Kretschmer before he fell down. It was a nice fake, but
he is a Duke fan.
It didn't even come close. Didn't even come close to getting hit, yeah.
It'll be Flota in the corner with the basketball in the front court. Works to the top off of the dribble drive, going to take it himself. And there's going to be a foul on the floor before he can ever get to the hoop. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. It'll be a quick lob play to Fieser, tipped underneath. Fieser will throw it off the backboard, no good, but Fieser's going to the line to shoot too.
Okay, there we go. I was going to say, one of the referees must do a little JUCO, a little college, because his mechanics of signaling numbers, instead of going 3-5 with one hand, like you'll see, for example, a number of Fieser shoots the first free throw and misses. A lot of referees at the next level or beyond will flash the number at the same time. Well, that guy's flashing the number at the same time, so it's obvious that the younger guy is standing under the rim now, must do some college level, junior college or something games, because he's flashing the number at the same time.
There you go.
A little technique action, a little mechanic for you.
Very nice. Good pickup. Let's see if Fieser can pick this up on the back end of a two-shot assessment. 17-14, the Rams by 3, make it 4 as Fieser turns it into a two-possession ball game. We'll see Kleiman Cantley. The Rams on top, 18-14, a minute 43 to go in the half. Fitzgerald's, Hawkins, Flota, Lydell, and Cantley for the Rams. In the backcourt, it's Gardner for Waterloo. Mostly starters for the Bulldogs here late in the second quarter. Off of the right wing, that's going to be Wiegand. Looks into the corner for Gardner, trying to work against Fitz. Almost got the screen, but Fitz stays with him. Jumper's on the way, no good from 18. Rebound will go to Hawkins. Here come the Rams in a hurry. It's Flota off of the left arc, working underneath. Ooh, nice move by Flota to the basket. That's going to be a foul on Kretschmer. He's frustrated with himself.
I think if Mt.Vernon would push the ball here a little bit, Waterloo wouldn't like it very much because Kretschmer doesn't want to get up and down the floor. And Waterloo seems like a team that wants to be very deliberate compared to what Mt.Vernon goes. The reason down there, Mt.Vernon got a break because the defender for Mt.Vernon went under the screen a previous trip. Luckily, that shot didn't go down, but that one did for Mt.Vernon because Flota made the free throw.
Flota's been strong from the line the past 2 nights. That knee looks to be feeling better. 1:18 to play in the half. Should be 19-14. Rams by 5. It's 19-14. Okay. This should make it 20. Nope. 19-14, Rams on top. That's what I'm going with for the minute 16.
I could be crazy because this is my 7th gym in 6 nights I've been in, so who knows? I've seen so many different
Picked away at the timeline. Layup's going to be good from Jaron Lydell. Forced the turnover, picked the pocket. That'll turn us into a 21-14 score with a minute 3. 21-14 with a minute to play. That is what I'm going to stick with. That's the score. You can't go from 19 to 20.
Has to be 21. I got 15 points in the book.
51 seconds to go in the first half. 21-14, Rams on top. Gardner with it toward the left wing. Fitz is going to try to pick it away. Into the Kretschmer working against Cantley. Almost had it tipped away. Recovered by Wiegand off of the right wing. Now they correct it. They do a good job. I think they just fell behind. And I can understand why. Those mechanics will mess you up if you're not used to them.
Right.
So that's a distraction. Then you miss some points trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Off of the left side, Kretschmer, no, that is actually Linhart trying to work inside off of the block, and it's going to be 21-16, a 5-point game now. 20 seconds to go in the half. Lydell with it right corner. 13 seconds to play. We really haven't been together that much lately. No, we're trying to find our flow, I guess. Only as much that as it's a game. Here comes Cantley inside. Nice move by the Q-man to put the Rams up 7 here at the half. Kleiman Cantley gets a big deuce, and the Rams will take a 23-16 lead into the locker room. We'll come back to your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. the Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
You've heard a lot about the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, about the cozy fireplaces in its patient areas, and about its numerous healing gardens and soothing nature-inspired artwork. Now that the new hospital is finished, you can finally see them for yourself. Good Samaritan is hosting tours of the new hospital on Saturday, January 5th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday, January 6th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. This isn't your ordinary open house. It's the opportunity to get a behind-the-scenes glimpse of the brand new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center before it's open to the public in late January. Come see an operating room from the point of view of the surgeon or the new expanded ER and all private patient rooms. Join us at the new facility just off Veterans Memorial Drive in Mt.Vernon on January 5th and 6th for complimentary refreshments and to see how we're raising the bar for healthcare in Southern Illinois. You've never seen a hospital like this before. Visit smgsi.com to learn more.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mt.Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery and being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidsons. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number one. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mt.Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Hi, this is Monica Wilt, Relationship Banker with People's National Bank in Mt.Vernon. People's National Bank is a true community bank that specializes in offering a wide variety of products to suit a wide variety of people. We offer free checking, interest checking, certificates of deposits, home loans, business loans, online banking, mobile banking, and much more. Stop by any of our People's National Bank locations or visit us online at peoplesnationalbank.com for more information.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
This is Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto Halftime Show starts now.
And we welcome you back from Changnon Gymnasium. The Mt.Vernon Rams have a 23-16 lead over Waterloo here at the break. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside, and for over 32 years, Second Chance is proud to have put families throughout the region in dependable vehicles at reasonable prices. Second Chance Auto, living and contributing to the community they serve, proud to sponsor the Mt.Vernon Rams. The stats are all figured up, presented by Heartland Accounting. We'll get to those in just a moment. First, we'll take a quick break. Here at the half at Changnon Gymnasium, Mt.Vernon 23, Waterloo 16. This is Rams basketball, presented by Community First Bank.
You're looking for a great quality SUV to get you through the winter, right? Well, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. Find SUVs from small to medium to large. Four-wheel drive models, too. Their inventory has never been better. Cars, trucks, vans, and many priced under $10,000. Instant approval with honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Make this your best year with a quality SUV from Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mt.Vernon. Call 244-4582.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Pigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
We're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook. We're online at WMIXsports.com. We can already listen to the archive of the Lady Rams win over Freeburg this afternoon. It's all in the new WMIXsports.com. We encourage you to check it out. This is the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show, where they believe in lasting relationships, and that's why generations of families have continued coming back for over 32 years. It's the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, proud to sponsor the the Mt.Vernon Rams. We're tweeting some of the halftime stats on the Twitterverse right now. We'll get to your halftime stats here in just, we'll go ahead and take them now.
9 for 15 is Mt.Vernon from two-point range, 60%. 1 of 4 from the arc for 25. The Rams go 10 of 19 from the field for 53%. Waterloo was 6 out of 11 for 55%, while they were from two-point range, 1 of 5 from the arc for 20. The Bulldogs 7 of 16 from the field in the first half for 44%. Free throw shooting not good for either side. Mt.Vernon 2 of 6, 33%. Waterloo 1 of 4 for 25. Rebounding went to the Rams, 12 to 11. Turnovers were even at 6 apiece. The Waterloo Bulldogs had 5 players score in the first half. Ryan Aycock, Daniel Gardner, and Shane Linhart had 4 points apiece. Rick Wigan had 2, and Justin Kretschmer had 2. For the Rams, they had 5 players score in the first half as well. Braden Fitzgerald had 7 off the bench, and Michael Fieser had 7. Jaron Lydell 6, Wyman Cantley 2, and Trevor Floto 1. Give you a halftime score of Mt.Vernon 23, Waterloo 16.
Well, we just gave you some numbers. Don't call us, though. You can hit us up on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. Halftime stats are presented by Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports on WMIX FM. Mt.Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation. Let's slip out for a break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you. At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Back to Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mt.Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. Glad to have you from Changnon Gymnasium here at halftime. The Mt.Vernon Rams 23, the Waterloo Bulldogs 16. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Crow is in the rafters, and Ashley is back at our Mt.Vernon studios. Looking to see what this dance crew's going to do.
Well, the dance crew,
they're going to call me maybe
smart
again,
because there's Mt.Vernon fans on both sides. You do one dance to one side, you do another dance to this side, so nobody gets cheated and everybody can get a video or a picture.
Very smart. They thought that through, Danny.
Yeah, it's not their first rodeo.
You betcha it is. And of course, we'll have a Rim Lake College player of the game coming up in our post-game show. They are actually going to go ahead and let this go on as they should. This is a great moment for many of the parents in the stands and a great moment for all of us to be able to take this one in. Here at the break, Rams on top 23-16. It was kind of an interesting first half, DC, in terms of the Rams start off a little sluggish, but then were able to find their way later into the second quarter. Got some buckets in transition, forced some turnovers, stopped coughing the ball up as much themselves, and really turned it into a nice second quarter.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought in the second quarter, Mt.Vernon got up and down the floor. That's when they were at their best. I think against Waterloo, if you start slowing down and go half-court grind them, you're going to keep Waterloo in the game a little bit, and that's what's going on here. And when Mt.Vernon started to transition and get up and down the floor a little bit, they were able to extend this lead and get out to the 7-point lead at halftime.
Of course, we will get some scores rounded up from around the region here for a Tony Wilt scoreboard update on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Can't seem to get the one blasted darn score I want from the Metro East. And it's frustrating me a little bit.
Harrisburg's up on DuQuoin 24-2 late first quarter.
Wow.
I also have 20 in the one at Harrisburg. It is DuQuoin losing to Harrisburg 29-4. End of one at Benton. The Hornets lead Benton 13-7.
Those are some scores. Lady Rams got a big win today as well. over Freeburg. You heard it on WMIX FM. That archive is already up on WMIXsports.com. Of course, that scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, find Tony Wilt at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower Place. Again, online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Plenty more coming your way today. We'll start the clock once more here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. We are going to go ahead and slip out for a quick break. We'll take that break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Rend Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Rend Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
You're looking for a great quality SUV to get you through the winter, right? Well, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. Find SUVs from small to medium to large. Four-wheel drive models, too. Their inventory has never been better. Cars, trucks, vans, and many priced under $10,000. Instant approval with honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Make this your best year with a quality SUV from Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mt.Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Watch Rams basketball on WMIXsports.com. Powered by Dale's Harley-Davidson.
Glad to have you back at Changnon Gymnasium for the Second Chance Auto halftime show. 23-16 here at the break. Rams on top of the Bulldogs from Monroe County. For over 32 years, Second Chance Auto is proud to put families throughout the region in dependable vehicles at reasonable prices. Second Chance Auto, living and contributing to the community they serve. Proud to sponsor the Mt.Vernon Rams. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. You'll find us on Facebook, same locale as well. The Rams holding on to a 7-point lead. They were tied at 6 after 1. The Rams outscored Waterloo 17-10 in the second quarter. And we talked earlier about how big of a second quarter that was. They need to turn that into a big second half.
Yeah, and you don't want to waste 8 minutes of good play in the second quarter and let it go to pot here in this third quarter. You got to get after things here and go on. And again, I think it will benefit Mt.Vernon tonight if they push a little bit, because it doesn't look to me like Waterloo wants to get in any hurry to get the ball up and down the floor here a little bit. And I think in Mt.Vernon's best interest, Lydell, Fitzgerald, you know, when Mt.Vernon's got up down the floor, Mitchell, that's when things have been going. And Lydell got to the rim for his points tonight in the first half. So one of those things that Mt.Vernon needs to keep in mind over this next 16 minutes.
Well, the Rams definitely do seem to be a much better team whenever Jaron Lydell can find some points. And Fees are getting back to the offense. Had a pretty good night last night after being somewhat of a struggling affair at Althoff. Everybody struggled at Althoff, however, especially in that second half. But you get the feeling that that momentum just wasn't there after that Cahokia win last night. Called a Cahokia hangover, call it what you will, but after they kind of knocked a little bit of whatever that rust may have been off, things have certainly been a much different saga, a much different story for these Rams here at home. And they have a busy week next week as well. They have Cairo, a team they haven't played in a few years, back here at Changnon Gymnasium on Tuesday night. They head to Marion on Friday night as they will battle a tough Marion Wildcat team that seems to be down on their luck right now, struggling to find that conference win.
Well, they did play a road game, which
I hear
for them is a first, because they were kind of reverting back to the Charon days where they had multiple tournaments and multiple games at home, and they never went on the road but in the conference 5 times, it seemed like. We say that in jest, but they're starting to play some teams as good, if not better than them, and they're starting to feel their oats a little bit. And for them, getting back home next Friday night may be what they're looking for after, you know, losses to Althoff at home, and then, of course, at Marion last night. The game was 13 points at the end, but wasn't that close. So maybe some reeling going on here, and Marion trying to find their way. We'll get back home next Friday where they already have a win over Mt.Vernon.
And that was the exact locale in which it took place. We're about to start the second half. We're glad to have you, of course, as we prepare for quarter number 3. It'll be the Mt.Vernon Rams with possession here to start the third quarter.
Got to credit the band and the cheerleaders here. You don't see a lot of that atmosphere combined in a lot of schools as good as Mt.Vernon's got. You get spoiled by coming here and seeing the drum line and the band and the cheerleaders here in the Chaos Cage. I don't know if Mt.Vernon High School, the fans, or community realize how special and how spoiled they are to have that kind of combination of the kids participating in different ways.
I think you're absolutely right. Backdoor lob to Mitchell. Feeser, Feeser did find him from the right wing. I saw a photo come out of there, too. It's like, uh-oh, wrong F. But no, good play by the Rams underneath for Travis Mitchell. Get him in on the offense. 25-16, 9-point game to start this second half. 7:37 mark of the third quarter off of the right wing. That is Linhart with the basketball. Deep right wing near Coach Cruiser. Looks up top, able to find, nope, that was Lingacher now. Back to Lingacher off the right wing. 3 on the way is good. And just like that, after trying to stumble through the roster, Waterloo gets a big tray.
Yeah, that was kind of a dulling thing. If you come out with such a big play, Pike for the answer does.
And Jake Pike, just like that, has a big trade. We'll have a timeout on the floor. The Rams on top, 28-19, 7:12 to play in the third quarter. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. Eric Black and his staff, the Medicine Shop, wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. Will be a 30-second timeout. 9-point lead for the Rams here in quarter number 3. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski on WMIX.
This is a Coach Cruiser talks. The rest of Waterloo listens. That's what that is.
The rest of Waterloo and a lot of Mt.Vernon.
Oh, yeah. This is one of those timeouts where Waterloo never got close to the bench. They're not getting a water, not getting a towel. They're getting a vocal instruction of a great decibel level to wake them up out of their sleep.
That is we are going to leave the bench so you are as far away from any amenities as possible. It'll be a Waterloo inbound here, link to the floor. They go right to left, and what are we going to have? A foul underneath, away from the inbound. 7:12 mark of the third quarter. 28-19 is your score. Nice.
Yep.
Pays to know people sometimes.
Oh, yes.
As we talk about an off-camera, off-air picture.
Yeah.
7:10 to play in the third. Waterloo with the basketball. Into the front court we go. It's going to be Gardner up the left side. Right-hand dribble between the circles. Lingacher awaits the basketball off to the left. They'll go to the right. That's going to be Wigan with the basketball. Kretschmer with it up top. Looking around the left side. I keep wanting to say Kretschmar for obvious reasons. Holiday season. 6:53 to play in the third. Waterloo trails by 9. Looking for the lob play off the left elbow. There's Linhart back to the right wing. Gardner loses control, regains. Good job by Lydell to get his hand in there. Waterloo's going to slow her down a little bit. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Gardner with it up top, left hand. 6:30 to play in the third. 9-point ball game off of the right wing. They look inside. Wigan was just going to keep it himself until Gardner came around to bail him out. 6:20 to go. Sarah Staley of Country Financial couldn't do without her, one of our booster sponsors. What's your idea of financial security? That's not very secure there for the Mt.Vernon Rams off of the right elbow. A nice jumper there for Wigan.
Fitzgerald's going to come in quickly in this third quarter at the next dead ball.
Floater with it off of the right wing, throws to the top. Travis Mitchell, 5:56 to play in the quarter. Floater's going to go right around, gives back to the elbow. Lydell kicks over to Pike. Nice little head fake there to the free throw line. Now going to have to bounce it up top. We'll have a reach foul.
Wigan just wasn't very smart there. I mean, Pike's, got his dribble killed there at the free throw line. Nowhere really to go back to the basket. Wigan's reaching in, hacking away. I mean, there's no sense in that at that point to give a foul away like that.
Of course, tomorrow is the day that anything could happen. Are you ready? When you meet with Sarah Staley at Country Financial in Mt.Vernon, you get a one-on-one relationship and a plan that meets your goals. Country Financial, what's your idea of financial security? 5:48 to play in the third quarter. 28-21 is your score. It's into the backcourt for Jake Pike. One of the many stars of the game last night for this Ram team that upset number 2 Waterloo. 5:40 to go in this third quarter. Nice drive by Lydell, but kicks to the top. Here comes Fitz back out to the left wing for Jaron. Off of the elbow, kicks baseline for Fitzgerald, so he'll have to come all the way back out. And the Rams are going to have to reset. Nice turnaround move by the freshman. Work to the hoop. Almost lost it out of bounds. Feeser recovers. That's going to be a foul on Kretschmer. That's a great play in the lane by Feeser to recover that lost basketball. Now he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, and as Mt.Vernon learned last year, as you mentioned the foul, it's a tough deal for Waterloo. You got to come all the way over from Route 3, work your way down I-64 across to Mt.Vernon, and you get here, and it's a different facility than what you're used to playing in at Waterloo. You're a long bus ride, long way from home. I mean, they got to get used to things, too, coming over here.
Of course you do. You go from hand sinks that wash your hands for you to a trough.
Let me say that those hand sinks they have at that school are
worth
amazing.
Every penny.
Yes.
Beats a trough any day.
I'm a simple person. I know people thinking, seriously, that's what's exciting? Yeah, well.
They have good Marion, too, but not quite as fancy as the Waterloo variety. 5:15 to play in the third quarter, 30-21. Waterloo with the basketball. Right of the circle, that's Gardner. Trying to come around to the near side off of the dribble. Finds Kretschmer at the wing. Into the corner, nice ball fake there. Lingacher comes around to Schaub. Kretschmer with it up top. Top of the key, 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. 30-29, the Ram lead is 9. Nice ball fake there by Lingacher, but throws the rock off of the rim, and we're going to have a foul underneath on the rebound.
Fitzgerald's went to the floor. Schaub picks up his first team's third. And right now, Waterloo's kind of stumbling over themselves a little bit. Haven't played in a few days, and they look kind of out of sync offensively, and credit the Mt.Vernon defense with that a little bit here in this third quarter.
Vidal with the basketball inside the circle. Yeah, we're here.
Okay.
Off the right wing.
Just checking on you.
Oh, tried to go baseline for Feeser off of the right block, and it's going to be Kretschmer.
Well, I didn't hear anything. I looked over and I thought, well, maybe he left. Maybe
nope, I was trying to remember the name of the defender against Braden Fitzgerald because I cannot retain this. Starts at Cahokia, then Miscuda. I cannot retain this Waterloo roster whatsoever. Vidal with it, right sideline, looking in, 4:32 mark of the third quarter, trying to get to the elbow, does so, kicks out to the Braden Fitzgeralds. They're trying to work in against the big defender to try to make something happen, but now they go baseline too strong. It'll be tipped away by Pike, and Gardner will recover.
Big time move, just didn't finish by Lydell.
And here comes Gardner with it up the right side off of the timeline. 4:13 to play in the quarter. 9-point ball game, 30-21. The Rams lead the Bulldogs from Waterloo. These two teams wear identical colors. Both are orange and black. Waterloo's in their away black tonight with orange numerics trimmed, or white numerics trimmed in orange. Good grief, and we're going to reach and foul on Pike. Linhart tried to come around unless we have an illegal screen somewhere.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
Yep. I got two officials down here talking, though, so we'll see. What do we got? Let's see. No. Hold on. They changed their mind. They're going to have to blow the whistle again.
One overruled the other.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. We got to talk this over because we got Jake Pike was signaled for the foul. Then they mark the ball and they give it to Mt.Vernon. Official will walk over and get the scores table straightened out.
Get the official score taken care of and all lined out.
Right.
3:56 to play in the third quarter. So Schaub picks up the foul.
Schaub's second, team's fourth. Still only one foul on the Rams. Now we're ready to go.
There we go. 30-21. The Rams are up 9. Lydell with the right-hand dribble between the legs. To the top of the key, he heads. Going to drop it off left wing for Flota. Feeser between the circles. Back to the right wing. Sets up a floater three. No good. Air ball over the back iron, and the rebound will go to Gardner. Gardner dug that one out of nowhere, and here we go into the front court in a hurry. Between the rings at the 10-foot line with 3:34 to go in this third quarter. A long third quarter. Schaub with it off of the right wing. Got the rock from Linhart. Back to the top we go. Kretschmer, the postman, playing away from the hoop. Kretschmer's going to swing it around now to Gardner. Back off of the right wing for Linhart. Into the lane. Kretschmer trying to work against Feeser. Here comes Schaub out of nowhere. Nice feedback into the paint to Kretschmer. He'll get the points. 30-23.
That's what Waterloo's got to do. They're more deliberate, and you got to, make them rush, and they were deliberate at that time, got 2 points.
Feeser up top to Lydell. He's going to try to work it. Nope. Kicks to the outside. Pike a three. Nope. Here's Fitzgerald to get the rebound off of the right block, and it's good. They lost sight of the freshman. He came trailing around to get the Bellard and the basket. It's a 9-point game with a timeout on the floor. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. Danny, that was a heck of a play by Braden Fitzgerald.
Yeah, snuck in, got a rebound, and did those things. And it's one of those deals where the smallest guy on the floor can still get rebounds if you work hard at it. You do not have to be tall.
Ridley College Player of the Game will come your way immediately following this one. At Ridley College, you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Find the program that fits you at rlc.edu. 2:54 to play in the third, 32-23. It's a 9-point ball game. You're watching us on WMIXsports.com. Listening to us on WMIX FM. Glad to have you on 50,000 watts of Mt.Vernon Rams basketball. Length of the floor inbound on the timeout will come for Shane Linhart and the Waterloo Bulldogs. Into Gardner up the right side. Nice behind the back dribble. He maintained the composure there. Now he'll cross the timeline to circle with 2:49 to play in the third. Johnny Albers is in the ballgame. Some sense of normalcy here with the names. Gardner with it off the right post, kicks inside. Kretschmer lost it out of bounds. Nope, it'll be Pike. Off of Pike, it'll remain with Waterloo. Wow, Harrisburg rolling over DuQuoin.
Yeah. Heron leads Pinckneyville at the end of 112-9 at Thomas Gymnasium.
Harrisburg scored, I believe, 45-18 at the break. Bulldog basketball not the only thing going on DuQuoin. Of course, Linhart will get the hoop. Nope. Rolled off the front iron. Went left block off the inbound. Tried to roll it off the glass. Ends up to the line to shoot two off of the miss.
Coach Gamber's going to have a Coach Gamber talk. Rams listen timeout here.
And we need to have a Gamber and Cruiser meter to see who's going to be louder here tonight. Timeouts presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. Proud sponsors of the Mt.Vernon Rams. They wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season.
Mount Carmel at the half leads Olney 28-18.
Interesting.
End of one. Murphy leads Sparta. Check that. Sparta leads Murphy 12-10 at the end of one.
Had some folks tell me the Sparta Bulldogs are getting better. Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, you can find Tony Wilt on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower in Mount Vernon, or log on to TonyWilt.com. 2:36 to go here in the third quarter. It'll be 2 free throws at the line.
And these are important for Waterloo, down 9. The clock stopped to get points and get them back into it while this clock is stopped.
Fair enough.
So much for that.
You can't blame anything. Good thing I bought the product that I bought then.
No, I don't know.
No, that's a good thing. Distilled water will come in handy for that. Here it comes. Second one's no good. Missed both. 32-23 remains your score. Big rebound for Pike. 2:33 mark of the third quarter. Here come the Rams, leading the Bulldogs. Left side for Fitzgerald's off the wing, trying to cross over on the dribble. Back to the right, it'll be swung around. Here comes Hike off the left wing to the elbow. Now to Fieser up top. Hands off to Braden Fitzgerald. Still no Cahokia report. Still trying to find that one. Off the left comes Fitz to the hoop. And what's going to be the call away from the basket here up that left side?
Albers picks up his first. Team's fifth. I love the way Fitz will get the dribble and go right off the hip of a screener. I mean, he actually touches the hip of that screener so that defender can't get near him. And because of that, he neutralizes that shortness to get to the rim and then draw the foul because the guy had to reach in and get him back.
Right of the bucket inbound will come for the Rams. Fitz off with left wing. Three is good. It's 35-23, and the Rams get their first double-digit lead of the night, 35-23, up 12 with 2:03 to go in the third quarter. Video on WMIXsports.com is fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson, where they will trade for anything. Bikes as low as $29.95 at a party every weekend. Find them online at dales-hd.com. A minute and 50 to go here in the third quarter. Inside to Kretschmer. They work him off with the right post, and he'll get the bucket and the foul. So there goes that double-digit lead.
Yeah, gone is that. Fouls on Fieser, his third on the Mt.Vernon, and Kretschmer with a pretty salty move there in the post. Good footwork.
It's not going to be a happy Sabbath for the vocal cords of either of these coaches, I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Kretschmer's free throw is good. Connects on the and one. It's 35-26 with $1:47 to play in the third. Vidal across the timeline between the leg dribble. Now veers off to the left. Gives to Fitzgerald. Trying to work the defender into the paint. Down low floater. The bucket's blocked. Rebound will come to Linhart. But has his pocket picked. Recovered by Kretschmer. Ooh. One of those nice.
It is. You gotta keep going if you're Mt.Vernon. Waterloo's dangerous enough. They have a chance to maybe come back. Got to be careful here.
Let's see what happens off of this right wing. It's Schaub up top to Kretschmer. Now to Gardner on the near side. Up top, big three on the way if it goes. Nope, it's going to glance off the front iron from the hand of Aycock. And the rebound will come off the right baseline. We will have a foul. It's on the Rams. I know that. It's going to be on Michael Fieser.
I'm telling you right now, if nobody in a white jersey wants to jump on the floor, I am, because Scott Gamber's got me wanting to jump on the floor.
You bet.
My goodness, the intensity. He's ready to suit up right now.
Yes, he is.
He would have got on the floor, too.
Kretschmer gets the bucket. Oh, man, right block off the inbound, and Kretschmer has 7 in the quarter. It's 35-28. 7-point ball game, 58 seconds to go here in the third. Fitz with it up top over the right side for Lydell. He didn't have the dribble down quick enough before shuffling the feet. That'll be a turnover on the Rams at the 53.5 second mark. Speaking of 5, With 5 locations in Mt.Vernon, Dix-Ina, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of high school basketball on WMIX. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Welcome back to Gardner making a move to the basket. It'll be tipped out of bounds on an intended pass to Schaub. That'll go off to the left sideline. It'll be a sign out of bounds for the Lou. Can you call them the Lou since St. Louis is kind of the Lou? Actually, I don't like either one. As far as Lou being the nickname, I love this both communities. I mean, I just don't like the Lou nickname. I don't like the Vern either, if that makes you feel any better. So Mt.Vernon and Waterloo will go the full nomenclature here off of the free throw line as I get myself out of trouble. I cocked the 3. No good. Rebound underneath for Flota. And you can hear that from up here. By goodness, because of our transmitter here on location, I'm sure you could hear it on the radio and on the stream. That was a slap on the hand of Trevor Flota by Gardner. And so that'll be a foul, his first.
Yeah. Sound like the Big Show hitting somebody in the chest, that big hand of his on Monday Night Raw. You can hear it smack up here.
So a missed 3 by Icock turns into a foul by Gardner, and here come the Rams. Fitzgerald's with the basketball, half a minute to play in the third quarter. It's 35-28. Touchdown is your lead. Shakari Hawkins is in the ballgame. It is Shakari Hawkins, Braden Fitzgerald, Jaron Lydell, Quayman Cantley, and Trevor Flota for the boys in the white uniforms tonight. Rams in their home whites with the orange and black trim. Orange numerics trimmed in black. Mt.Vernon Rams lettering on the front. 11 seconds to go. Fitz has it at the circle. Looks off to the left for Hawkins. Crossover dribble now. Makes his move to his left. Behind the back dribble in the lane. No look. Kickout's going to be stolen away. Here comes Schaub with 2. He races to the bucket. Layup at the buzzer is good. And that'll make it a 5-point game to close out this third quarter. The Mt.Vernon Rams 35, the Waterloo Bulldogs 30. This is Rams basketball presented by Community First Bank.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix-Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mt.Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery and being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidsons. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number 1. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mt.Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
This is Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And welcome back into historic Changnon Gymnasium. Tonight, the Rams battling the Waterloo Bulldogs. It'll be Waterloo basketball to start this fourth quarter. They get a finger roll at the buzzer to bring it back within 5. 35-30 is your score. Chris Hugo with DC alongside at the bottom of the hour on WMIX FM Mt.Vernon. Jeff Crow is in the rafters, bringing you the video on WMIXsports.com Earth. 7:55 to play. We're 5 seconds in off to the left elbow. That's going to be Linhart up top to Icock. At the 10-foot line, Icock veers off to the right, throws to Gardner coming around. 7:44 to play in the fourth quarter. It's a 5-point ball game. Glad to have you, courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland. They are the official voice of the Mt.Vernon Rams here on WMIX. They have more Jefferson County locations than anyone else, with 2 in Mt.Vernon, 1 in Dix, 1 in Ina, and of course 1 in Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Kretschmer in the lane off the roll around. Nice move to the hoop by the tall man. It's 35-32.
Caught catching the lane about 5 feet from the basket. May as well go to the other end. He's not going to miss many, and he didn't there.
Up to the top, Fitz with the basketball, looking to kick out. Pass is going to be stolen away again. Up the right side comes Schaub. Fitz will get his hand on it. It'll be out of bounds off of Schaub. Good play there by Fitzgerald.
Yeah, he got back in it. He turned the ball over, and that's the problem. You got to take care of the basketball here. Keep it on your side. What was a 12-point lead's down to 3, unfortunately. As I said, you're going to have to play in this one. Waterloo's too good a team to go away.
Right into the circle across the timeline, Lydell. We have a whistle.
We got an offensive foul. Fitzgerald's underneath, pushing away from the ball.
7:02 mark of the fourth quarter. 35-32. The Ram lead was 12. It's down to 3. Icock with the basketball in the backcourt, works it to Gardner. The point guard will be the one to bring it across, we assume. Couldn't do without All-Stars and Stitches. They have hoodies as low as $17.50. Also, apparel for any organization or high school. Stolen away by Lydell. He will bring it up the length of the floor. Nice move to the bucket by Jaron. Got it off the right block on a turnaround move, 37-32. The Ram lead expands back to 5, 6:37 to play in the quarter.
That's highlight material.
Yes, it is.
Lydell glides.
There you go. Even give me a headline. That's what I need help with. Thank you. Gardner with it off of the right side. I sit there struggling to think of that stuff sometimes. Jump stop to the bucket. Good move by Linhart. Which one? See? Linhart. Almost Lionheart there. Chris Jericho almost. Lydell picks up foul number 2. It'll be a trigger off of the left baseline. Box set for Mascuda. This is Waterloo, and they are the Bulldogs, and they're going to do it again. So actually, we get to just rewind this and start it all over. Looking to the left side. Gardner off the trigger to Icock. Works it off the wing. Looks back to the corner for Gardner. 6:18 mark. They go to Kretschmer inside. Tipped out of bounds off of the Rams. It'll remain Waterloo basketball at the 6:16 mark of the fourth. 37-32 is your score. Sorry. Funny tweet. And by tweet, I mean text message. It's coming around inside. That'll be a travel, but there's going to be a foul.
Oh, boy. Ticky-tack touch rolling across the lane. Mt.Vernon gets whistled for the foul, and now Mt.Vernon has put Waterloo in the bonus, as that is the third foul on Jaron Lydell. Ooh. That's a tough call.
Yeah, it is. But if you do need those T-shirts or hoodies I was talking about, see Big Dave at All-Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School. Our call 435-5555. Gardner at the line. Makes the first, so he'll get that bonus. It's 37-33. He can make it a one-possession ball game here if he knocks down this second. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, of which we are in right now, driven by Ford Square of Mt.Vernon, 1501 Broadway, where the best never rest. Second one's en route. It's good. Inbound comes quickly into Fitzgerald. 6:10 mark of the fourth quarter. It's a three-point game, 37-34. And this is going to be one of those, if you hang on to win it, you'll be glad you eked it out. Just be glad to have the W, as I say. Off the left side, it's Pike working around. Almost had it stolen away. Lax passing here for the Rams. Not very good ball movement and very limited ball control. Cantley off of the block. Bounces it out to Fitz on the left corner. He's going to try to make a move. Dangerous pass up top to Pike. It'll be the Lydell here to reset at the 5:43 mark of the fourth quarter. In the corner for Flota. Off a left-hand dribble. Slips in the lane. He's going to work it to the hoop. Draws a foul on Kretschmer. Had the right idea that time to try to get to the bucket and create his own opportunity.
Yeah, got to the rim, going right to left on the floor. Got to the left side far enough and then cut back to his right. Used his left hand, used the right side of his body as a shield. Chaos Cage will settle down and let Trevor shoot into a still and quiet background as they are Tebowing.
It's on its way and it's good.
I think that 15 minutes of fame of doing that is long since left the building.
I think people are definitely done caring in that regard. Second one's good as well. Flota's been huge tonight from the free throw line. It's a 5-point game, 39-34, 5:38 to play in the fourth quarter. Up the right side comes Zach Schaub, up top to Kretschmer. Gardner coming around from the right, 5:30 to play in this fourth quarter. It's 39-34. It's a 5-point ball game. The Rams hanging on against the Bulldogs from Waterloo. Schaub with it off of the right wing. Kretschmer up top, now to the left wing for Gardner. Icock with it up top, looking to make a move to the hoop. Nope, shuffles it off to the right baseline, and here's a move. Shot will not count by Linhart. It'll be a foul on the floor. One in bonus time again, as this will be team foul number 8. So we'll see if Waterloo can get the bonus for a second consecutive trip to the free throw line as they look to make it a one-possession ball game yet again. And this one's just down the stretch for the Rams. I know it's a close ball game, but not a very exciting one at that. Trying to create their own excitement. Here it comes. The first is no good. Rebound to Kretschmer underneath, and the big man gets another board. Up top, Gardner with the basketball. Instant classic. This one will not become. Not like last night. In the corner for Icock coming around. 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. 39-34. The lead is 5. Good turnaround move there in the lane. Linhart leans in. But Pike gets the last laugh on the rebound after the push.
Great defense by Jake that time against a bigger guy.
Lon had named him Nails last night. I don't know how you feel about that one. You're a nickname guy.
I could see it.
Off of the right wing, it's going to be Fitz with the basketball, looking to drive in. Lost the dribble. Tried to be fancy with the passing. All you needed there was something formidable. Here comes Lydell trying to split it backdoor to Cantley. He'll turn around underneath. He is blocked by Linhart. That'll be a foul. Looked like a clean stuff.
Yeah, it did. I mean, from our angle, and it was good on that particular move. It did look like a clean block for Kretschmer, but, boy, he got his fourth foul there. That's huge on Waterloo.
Yes, it is. They are going to need him down the stretch. 4:27 to play in this fourth quarter.
Heron girls at the half lead Gallatin County 33-9. Heron will be here Thursday night.
Yes, sir. That's a matchup I'm looking forward to as Cantley knocks down the first free throw. 4:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll have a Rend Lake College player of the game after this one. Rend Lake College has over 100 degree and certificate programs. See which one is right for you at rlc.edu. Sky high for the rebound, Kretschmer. Here come the Bulldogs, up 6, 4:23 to play in regulation. We had overtime last night. Will that be the case here on back-to-back nights? Good play in the lane. Linhart had it slipped away. Pike, nope, it'll be recovered. Free throw line to Kretschmer. Kicks out Schaub. Off of the right wing. Waterloo looking to make something develop here at the 4:07 mark of this fourth quarter. It's our first Saturday night game of the year, I've noticed. Just remembered. We were off on the first. You had that thriller last week, and now hopefully a thriller tonight. Here it comes off the back iron. No good from Linhart. It's right there in the middle of the paint on the volleyball baseline. And now goes to the line to shoot two off of the Mt.Vernon foul. Put that video online at WMIXsports.com. It's fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson, where they have the 10-year life of cycle warranty. Only Harley dealer in Southern Illinois to provide that offering. Find them on Twitter, Facebook, and dales-hd.com. 5-point game. First free throw from Linhart is good. Cantley will take a seat, as will Hawkins. For the Rams, it's Feaser, Pike, Fitzgerald, Flota, and Lydell. Second free throw, no good. Rebound. Pike will tip it around to himself. He'll recover in the corner, picked up his dribble. Now a bounce pass over to Jaron. He'll cross the timeline. Right of the circle, throws over to Feaser, wide open off of the right arc with 3:46 to play. Bounce pass to the top for Flota. That's going to be a foul on Schaub.
More free throws, kind of like it was today in the Lady Rams game at Freeburg.
You had quite a few free throws to broadcast. I remember those well.
14 out of 18. Mt.Vernon was in that fourth quarter this afternoon to put Freeburg away on the road to go to 8-1.
Dang. I remember each and every one of them. 3:44 to play in the fourth quarter. 5-point game. Flota trying to extend it to a 3-possession ball game. Makes the first. 41-35. 3:44 to go in the fourth. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square King City Chrysler. 1501, 1603 Broadway in Mt.Vernon, right there next to each other. It's real convenient. Second one's good. 3-possession game, 42-35. 3:44 mark. Timeout, CJ Cruiser. It'll be a full timeout. Presented by the Medicine Shop of Mt.Vernon. Eric Black and his staff at the Medicine Shop wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. Proud sponsors of the Mt.Vernon Rams. See what they discussed in the huddle. I don't hear them getting too loud just yet.
No, strategic now. Emotions out the door. Now it's strategic at this point.
Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams, and with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Chaos Cage on their feet. About a half minute left in this full timeout. 42-35 is your score. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow with us as well. Your WMIX Sports team on the broadcast tonight. Danny, it's been a, I don't want to say underwhelming game thus far, but in terms of excitement, that's exactly what it's been. But the Rams have been able to pull away every time that Waterloo's eked back into it.
It's one of those things where you have to make your own excitement some nights, and following a big conference game like it was last night, this is one of those, and Mt.Vernon's done a pretty good job of trying and getting a lead. They're up 7. They got to play some defense, though.
3:41 to play in the fourth quarter. Ooh, Cahokia loses on back-to-back nights. We'll tell you about that in just a second. Aycock trying to slip it into Kretschmer. Tipped away, and the Rams will recover. Here comes Jaron Lydell with a right-handed dribble. 3:27 to play in the fourth quarter. 42-35. Rams are up 7, looking to extend it to 9 or double digits here. Off to the right, it'll be Jaron Lydell with the basketball. Left-hand dribble, crossover dribble. 3:16 to play in the quarter. Feaser with it off of the right wing. Bounce pass to Flota. Trying to work it in the lane. Got to the hoop, but there was a walk before he got to the basket.
Wow. That was an NBA move, and I literally mean that in the truest sense of the word as far as one dribble, Patrick Ewing steps, and going to the rim.
Wow, and the foul.
Yeah.
So Florida turns it into a 9-point game, 44-35, a chance to make it 10 if he can knock down the and one, and you have every feeling that he probably will. It's good, 45-35. Evansville Bosse defeats Cahokia tonight, 73-72, so they go from undefeated to 2 losses on back-to-back nights.
Well, that's a tough game for Cahokia.
Yes,
play Mt.Vernon and play them. Bosse was a team that played Hamilton County in '84. That was a big matchup when the Foxes won on Tuesday night. Stayed undefeated, won the state title that year.
It'll come underneath. Kretschmer trying to get the offensive board off the miss by Linhart. Out of his reach. Feaser will get it off with a physical bounce. 35-35, 10-point game, 2:40 to go.
Mt.Vernon's just about done enough to get another win here this weekend.
And considering how this one has turned out, a win would be huge.
Defense. Waterloo with only 35.
Oh, good defense by Waterloo. Unforced error by Mt.Vernon. 45-35. The turnover will come with the 2:25 mark of the fourth quarter. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon and Woodlawn and Mt.Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. We owe you some Tony Wilt scoreboard updates. That was one just a moment ago as Cahokia lost to Bosse, 73-72. Here comes a 3 from Gardner. Good. Big 3 by Gardner at 2:08 mark of the fourth quarter. Don't forget, Tony Wilt is on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower, Mt.Vernon, like a good neighbor. Tony Wilt is there. He's also worldwide at TonyWilt.com. This will be stolen away. Good idea by Schaub. Feaser did not come to get the Lydell pass, and as a result, Zach Schaub got the right angle on it, tried to tip it away, but tripped. Ball goes out of bounds off of the bounce, and it'll be Ram basketball in front of the scorer's table. Minute 56 to go in the ball game. 45-38 in the left corner. Fitz back to the right of the circle for Lydell. Looking into the corner for Pike, and we're going to have a timeout, Scott Gamber.
That possession got off to a very slow, non-mechanical start.
You can say that again. Full timeout on the floor.
Possession. Oh, sorry.
Timeout on the floor presented by the Medicine Shop. 2339 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. Eric Black and the staff at the Medicine Shop wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. Danny, you're Waterloo here. You get that big 3. You're back within 7 now. What do you need to do coming out of the timeout to try to maybe stir something up and try to get some more points and get back into this?
Well, you've got to force the tempo a little bit. Waterloo is a very deliberate team. I'm not saying four-corner style, but they're a more deliberate team and more doing stuff. And they got to pick up the pace a little bit. A score, they got to try to go for a steal. If not, maybe extend the game. Foul. Try to do, get this game going like Freeburg tried to do with Mt.Vernon and the Lady Rams this afternoon. Foul and extend the game and try to get extra possessions. And maybe you can get a turnover or 2, or at least stop the clock until you can get back some free throws.
There you
and
have
some
it.
Points.
Out of the timeout. It'll be a 45-38 Mt.Vernon lead. Here in the fourth quarter, we near the 1.5-minute mark. For Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow high in the rafters. Ashley is back at our Mt.Vernon studios. Minute 49 to go. Out of the timeout we go. Rams are going left to right. It'll be Mt.Vernon basketball. Pike with it. Will trigger it inside out of bounds in the front court. Hit us up on Twitter at WMIX Sports or find us on Facebook. Answer our WMIX Sports social media question of the week. We have a follower that's been absolutely huge today. I'll tell you about it off the air. Coming in the left corner, it's going to be floated back to the right corner timeline. This is going to be a little bit of keep away here. Floda and Fitzgerald's form the alliteration alley. Now off the left side, it's going to be Mitchell. The float at the timeline with 1:35 to go in the fourth quarter. 45-38. Feaser off of the right elbow. Kicks to the outside for Pike. Rams are having some trouble with this Waterloo defense. And where's it going to go? It's going to end up out of bounds. Feaser will save, but what on earth? That was the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life on the basketball court.
And they gave Mt.Vernon the timeout. I would like to know.
Well, there's so many things wrong with this. Because, one, if the Rams had possession, would that not have been an over and back, meaning they would have never technically lost possession?
That should have been an over and back, number 1. And number 2, he caught the ball and then slid across the floor with possession. That's a walk. And number 3, it shouldn't have been a timeout.
Number 4, he was out of bounds. He would have had
possession. So that's a big break for the Rams, at least
break.
From this view. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's a big break.
Timeouts presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. Oh, Rams basketball presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria, Community First Bank's 42nd free location in Mt.Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 45-38. The Waterloo Bulldogs are up, trailing by 7 here, trying to get up on probably what should have been a turnover by the Rams and their basketball. It'll be Pike to trigger in front of the Waterloo bench, standing in front of C.J. Cruiser. Into the backcourt it'll go, Travis Mitchell. And he's instantaneously fouled by Gardner. I believe that's just his second. No, it'll be, pardon me. Okay.
Mitchell gets to shoot 2. Waterloo going to try to extend the game with fouls and hope Mt.Vernon misses free throws. If Mt.Vernon makes free throws, it's back-to-back wins this weekend in Changnon.
Mitchell's first is good. It's 46-38, an 8-point ball game. Travis has been instrumental this year at the free throw line. Right place, right time. 1:20 to go here in this ball game. You're tired of big corporate banking? You have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home, and Dick Sign of Woodlawn and Mt.Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Welcome back to a Kretschmer rebound. Up ahead to Gardner. 1:16 to play in the fourth quarter. Rams are looking to improve to 6-3 on the young season. Up top, 3 on the way. Lindgacher is on the way. No good. Rebound will come to the near side for Pike with 1:06. No call there on the contact. Gonna let him play up the floor, except not there. That'll be a foul, I think, this time on Gardner.
Pike will go to the line. He hasn't been there until now.
Yeah, it's on Gardner this time. Finally got one right. My apologies earlier for getting it wrong against Mr. Gardner. And Pike goes to the line with a chance to extend this lead back to double digits. We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, presented by Ford Square, driven by them as well. And King City Chrysler Center. You can schedule your service appointments online. Log on to FordSquare.com or KingCityChrysler.com. 47-38 as Pike makes the first. And he'll have a second one coming. Dignitary in attendance tonight. Assistant coach Kevin Toney.
Oh, my gosh. They're everywhere.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. He was hiding in the rafters. Nice to see him here. We'll see him next Friday.
Good dude, great coach. Pike drains both, 48-38, 55 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Of course, longtime coach of the Frankfort Redbirds when the Rams and Redbirds would meet up. That used to be an annual occasion. Stopped in the 08-09 year. That was the last time. It was at Max Morris Gymnasium on a Saturday night in January. Last time those two teams met up. At the line will be Linhart. He was fouled by Jake Pike. You don't want to foul when you're up 10 at 53 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Scott Gambert just said. We're up 10, guys. What are you doing? You got the scoreboard and the clock as your friends. Don't stop it and don't let them back into it.
I believe Alex Frisbee is tuned in, either on WMIXSports.com or WMIX-FN. Good to see her. One of the original at the WMIX Sports Modern Era. 47 to go in the seconds to go in the fourth quarter. 48-39. Pike with the basketball off the left wing, slips it to Fitz, coming around. It's floating with it in a circle. Are you okay over there?
Wow. Well,
Modern Era slipped you up a little
Modern Era led me to another thought on another topic about building and things. And
oh, I got you.
Yeah, I knew it would eventually come out, and it has finally tonight. Wigan fouls out with 4 points.
It's not like that.
Okay, but that's what got me.
Oh.
When you mentioned Modern Era, and I lost it. All I could hear was building.
Oh, no, it's not. No. But Modern Era is just the first. I had said original, and we've been around for 6 decades. As Flota's first free throw rims off.
It just caught me. It's funny the way it was said, and then I'm thinking of other thoughts.
I feel you.
On many of those long trips that we've had over the years.
Yeah. This has been a long trip here tonight. 35.9 seconds to go. Flota drops it short. 48-39.
I've been everywhere today. What are you talking about?
Did you honk, as I see Albers on the bench for Waterloo, did you honk at the softball diamond? 3 on the way from Gardner's no good. Kretschmer with the rebound underneath. Put it back up. It was soft. Got his own rebound again. 3rd time's the charm. Did you go 64 or did you go 15?
15.
Oh, so you didn't honk at my softball
Straight
diamond.
Across, enjoyed some scenic views.
Gotcha.
Across the Kaskaskia River.
Nice.
Good times.
48-41. The Rams are up 7 here. Deep into the fourth quarter. Glad to have you with us. This is a Medicine Shop timeout. 2339 Broadway in the King City. Eric Black and the staff at the Medicine Shop wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. Christmas just around the corner. Not a time to get sick. Stay safe with our friends at the Medicine Shop.
Got to mention in a referee tuning in tonight. Corey Hastings on his way from somewhere, I'm sure. Tuning in. Says hello.
I just saw that same message. Wasn't ignoring Corey. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well, facebook.com/WMIX Sports, or the all-new WMIXsports.com, where we already have the Lady Rams archive broadcast uploaded for you. Video highlights from last night's game, including some great plays from Jake Pike and Shakari Hawkins. Trevor Flota had a couple of big threes. Feeser had some nice moves to the bucket. And Jaron Lydell, of course, had some great assists last night. You'll find those video highlights on WMIXsports.com. 48-41 your score, just 23.2 seconds left to go in this non-conference matchup here at Changnon Gymnasium between the Mt.Vernon Rams and the Waterloo Bulldogs. Rams looking to improve to 6-3 on the year. Waterloo will fall to 4-4. It'll be Pike to trigger out of the timeout. Link of the floor left to right. It'll be Fitz in the near corner, out of bounds, turnover Mt.Vernon. Fitz had some trouble with the basketball, and the Rams turned the ball over.
Yeah, you're not going to get that freshman look. You got to handle it. He bounced it right off his foot. And it's easy because his shoes are black and Waterloo's shoes are white. It was easy to call.
Gardner will trigger inside. Linhart leans in against Pike. Good no call there. And I'm going to tell you why. I thought it was a good no call. Pike had no room to move backward to take the charge. And I just like the fact it's a no call. There will be a call on this foul up the left side, though. That'll send Trevor Flota to the line to shoot two. 16.2 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. It's 48-41.
Won't be pretty. Mt.Vernon may manage to hang on to this one. Let down or not from last night, they're going to hang on and get a win. 49-41. Rams with 2 winnable games next week before heading to the CHT.
Cairo in here on Tuesday night. Marion on the road Friday. CHT begins on the 27th. No good on the second free throw. Rebound Gardner. Here comes Waterloo. Into the corner for Albers. That'll slip out of bounds. Damiensville nowhere to be found in the picture. 9.6 seconds to go. The Rams are going to win this one and improve to 6-3. With 9.6, you would assume that they could just dribble it out and not even have to cross the timeline.
That's what they're going to do.
So the Rams will win this one, 6-3 on the year, back-to-back wins on a Changnon weekend. And we'll tell you all about it in our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. The Mt.Vernon Rams 49, the Waterloo Bulldogs 41. It's final. This is Rams basketball, presented by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Nina Reitnauer, Relationship Banker with People's National Bank in Mt.Vernon. People's National Bank is focused on providing the best possible customer service and products to meet the needs of our customers. If you aren't receiving the products and services you desire, maybe it's time to make a change. Change the name of your bank for the last time and make the switch to People's National Bank.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, wireless carrier fees may apply.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conrarty to their medical staff. Dr. Conrarty specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conrarty will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conrarty, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mt.Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crown View in Mt.Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professionals.
Pekin Insurance.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. This is Rams basketball on WMIX. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
And welcome back inside Changnon Gymnasium, where the Rams wrap up a 49-41 victory over the Waterloo Bulldogs. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski on WMIX FM. Jeff Crow on the Crow's Nest brings you the video on WMIXsports.com. Ashley is back at the Mt.Vernon studio. We're shy at the top of the 9 o'clock hour. Here's the Mt.Vernon Rams getting a nice win here on a Saturday night. It'll be their final Saturday night game before the holiday. It's been their only Saturday night game thus far, actually. DC alongside here in your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. And Danny, a big win for the Rams in terms of how aesthetically displeasing it was.
Well, it still counts as a win. And it's a lot easier to learn things when you win rather than when you lose. But Mt.Vernon will probably get a day off tomorrow, prepare Monday for Caro, and get back in here on Tuesday night and get another win.
This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Glad to have them aboard, of course, as our postgame show sponsor. Plenty to come your way. We hope to talk to Mt.Vernon Rams head coach Scott Gamber. We'll get you your Heartland Accounting halftime stats. We also will get you a Rend Lake College player of the game and get you up to date on some scores from around the region here this evening. We'll take a break. This is the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show from WMIX Sports.
From the NextRad Weather Center, I'm Jim DeLaveris for WMIX. Mostly cloudy skies tonight, the low around 45, gusts of up to 25 miles per hour. Mostly sunny tomorrow, though, the high near 59. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, the low of 38. For the work week, a high of 49 degrees with mostly cloudy skies, wind gusts of up to 20 miles per hour. And Monday night, partly cloudy, the low of 30. On Tuesday, more sunny skies, the high of 48. I'm Jim DeLaveris for WMIX.
How do you celebrate the new year? Dinner and movie? A party with friends? Well, how about celebrating with great deals on your favorite Ford vehicles? Hi, Roy Schmidt Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. As 2012 comes to a close, we want to kickstart 2013 with customer cash on Fiestas, Fusions, Focus, and Mustangs. Save big at the pump and your wallet with $1,500 customer cash on 2013 Focus Sedan and 2013 Ford Fusion. Or power up that pony with $1,750 in discounts and customer cash on a beautiful 2013 Mustang. If you're looking for a great holiday gift, you can even find a 2013 Fiesta Sedan for under $15,000. What an amazing way to celebrate 2013. You bring the hats and party favors, I'll bring the great deals. Come see our sales associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon, or see our inventory online at fordsquare.com.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back to the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Rams defeat Waterloo here tonight, 49-41. It's an 8-point victory, but it wasn't the most aesthetically pleasing victory here tonight for Mount Vernon. They improved to 6-3 on the year. Waterloo falls to 4-4. They're at 500. We can go ahead and check out our Heartland Accounting postgame stats.
For Mount Vernon, 13 of 22 from 2-point range, 59%, 3 of 8 from the arc for 38. The Rams go 16 of 30 from the field for 53%. Waterloo was 13 of 22, just like the Rams from 2-point range for 59%. Only 3 of 11 from the free throw line for 27%. The Bulldogs go 16 of 33 from the field in the game for 48%. Free throws shooting, Mount Vernon 14 of 23 for 61%, while Waterloo was 6 of 14 for 43%. Rebounding went to Mount Vernon 24-19, while the turnovers, Mount Vernon had 14, Waterloo had 10. The Bulldogs had 7 players score in the game, led by Justin Kretschmer with 13 points. Daniel Gardner had 9, Shane Linhart had 6, followed by Ryan Aycock and Rick Wigan with 4. Jared Lengacher with 3, and Zach Schaub had 2. For the Mount Vernon Rams, 7 players scored in the game as well. Leading the way was Braden Fitzgerald's off the bench with 12, followed by Michael Fieser and Trevor Floda with 9, Jaron Lydell with 8, Jake Pike 5, and then Travis Mitchell. Carlos Barnes had 3 points as the Rams win the night 49-41.
Those stats are calculated by Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Let them turn you.
So you need a headset too? We'll just put them all on.
Might as well.
Hey, you
might as well just recreate the Saturday sports show.
Yeah.
How about that? 49. You know what? Finals 49-41. You beat Waterloo. It's a win.
It is. It's a win. Hey, and I'm not going to stand up here and say that this was as good as we could play, or I think it was expected to not play as well tonight after last night's effort. I'll say this. People-wise, They may not have what Cahokia has or Marion, but they are as well organized as any team we'll see. They did a great job of taking away our strengths. They made us play the game that we don't like to play. They pounded it inside. When they recognize when Michael Fieser goes out, the big boy touched the ball about 7 straight possessions, really hurt us. They're very well coached, very well organized. We didn't play well. We're thrilled to death to come out of here with the win, because when we got up 12 and then cut it to 5, I thought we were in big trouble because they had all the momentum. We had Fieser on the bench with 4 fouls. I mean, that's when they made their run, when Fieser goes out, and luckily we held on.
I don't think there's any other better way to put it.
It summed it up well, because you just know coming in, the fans aren't here. It's Saturday night, 2 weeks before Christmas or whatever. People are out and about doing things. It's Waterloo. That's not a conference thing. Sometimes, like in the spring, as you coach baseball, you got to make your own excitement. This was a classic example.
It was, and we've got to get better, because I thought early in the game, I don't think we came out with a lot of excitement. The game could have been, if we come out with a lot of excitement early, the game may have a completely different feel. I thought we let them really dictate the entire pace the first quarter, and, you know, you could talk about a lot of guys, and a lot of guys played all right, some struggled. There for a stretch when we could do nothing, I thought Braden Fitzgerald really carried us, because if we don't have him there, when nothing else is working, he hit 2 big threes, he got to the rim. Still, I want to try to get him a little more involved. What I got frustrated with our guys, I felt like we did a really good job of attacking the basket, but every time we did, somebody was running right in the way, bringing their man there. It's like, hey, we're trying to spread the floor. Quit running in the middle of it. Quit running baseline. And
that's what I thought. When you guys picked it up and got them, they're deliberate. They want to come down, pound it in, like you said, but Lydell, Fitzgerald, I call it this. Fitzgerald's come in and started stirring it up. Yeah. That's when Mt.Vernon took off. That's when you guys took off and started getting
I wish we would have got them in more and together early. I thought that we should have done that a little more. And probably the worst possible game to play before Waterloo is Cahokia, because it's the complete opposite of what everything's different. Everything we work on Friday, you don't want to do any of that Saturday, and vice versa. Everything we want to do Saturday, we don't want to do Friday. So
who's in charge of that scheduling? What are we deal? We got to get
2 years removed from it being Althoff Waterloo?
Yes. So next year it will be Marion Waterloo, unless we can. We would like to move it to Tuesday night.
Oh, I got you.
If we do what?
So what, are you leaving the conference?
No. I would rather play. I'd rather play Friday, Tuesday.
Right, you don't like Saturday night.
Yeah. But this year we have it that way, and but I'm just thrilled to get a win. Thank goodness this was at home. If this was at Waterloo, we may not be coming away with the win tonight.
Yep. Well, it'd be a long bus ride home.
And it would be a long bus ride.
Oh, that'd be awful. Yeah.
Thankfully, you have somewhat of a bittersweet car ride. You won, but it's not the way you wanted to win. But most importantly, you won, and you're back against Cairo on Tuesday night. And
hey, we got to get on a roll. We got to get on a roll. We got to get Tuesday night. We got to go in with a lot of confidence to Marion. Try to win at Marion. Go into that holiday tournament with a little bit of momentum, because we've not gotten on that roll yet. We've played well. We played well against Centralia, then we played really bad against Muscooda, then played really bad against Althoff. We need to get playing a little better. I guess more consistent would be the better term.
Consistency is good. We're going to let you get to work on that. We know you have a couple of other interviews to do, so we'll let you get to those. Scott, good win tonight.
All right, thank you. Yes.
Scott Gamber, head coach of the Mt.Vernon Rams. We'll take a break. Come back to Rinley College Player of the Game. Rams win here tonight against Muscooda, 49-41. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Give the gift of health for Christmas at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. If sitting and standing are a challenge, a little lift goes a long way. The Medicine Shop carries a variety of lift chairs that lift and recline. Our home medical department offers so much more. We carry everything from stair lifts to scooters, wheelchairs to walkers. Are you worried about an elderly loved one living alone? Ask about the 911 emergency alert system. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
These devices are very small in size, and that becomes the microphone through which you can speak. You don't have to be near a certain phone. You don't have to be near a certain intercom. It goes with you.
The 911 emergency alert system is water resistant, and there are no monthly fees. Not sure what to buy? We now offer gift cards that can be used for any product or service in the store. And from our family to yours,
Merry Christmas and a happy
Happy New Year. The Medicine Shop, 2339 West Broadway in Mount Vernon.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mt.Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery and being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidsons. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number one. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mt.Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Don't just dream about a better job, go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Rend Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Rend Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
Back to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. It's a Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show here from Changnon Gym. The Rams win this one tonight, 49-41 over Waterloo. Mt.Vernon is 6-3 on the year, heading into Cairo and Marion matchups next week. We'll have all those for you on WMIX FM. We'll have video of all of them on WMIXsports.com. We'll probably have video highlights. We'll probably have archives. You know it. All on our new website. Danny Czerwinski is alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow with us in the Crow's Nest. Ashley is back at our Mt.Vernon studio in D.C. Not much left to do here. Rend Lake College player of the game to wrap it up. And, oops. Probably should discuss that off the break. But
well, we got a couple options. Braden Fitzgerald's off the bench, led the way with 12. Feeser had 9 early, got saddled by foul trouble. Flew to hit a bunch of free throws in the fourth quarter. So lots of options. I think, you know, I'm like you. You keep looking up and down. You go back to the second quarter. I go back to what I said at half. When Mt.Vernon picked up the pace, scrambled things around, pushed the ball up and down the floor, Braden Fitzgerald was involved. 12 points for him tonight. That's who I'm leaning towards as far as my vote goes.
Well, there you have it. That's what it's going to be. Then Braden Fitzgerald with 12 points off the bench. The straw that stirred the drink tonight is your player of the game. That's going to do it for us tonight. We remind you your final score, the Mt.Vernon Rams 49, the Waterloo Bulldogs 41. For Danny Czerwinski, for Jeff Crow, for Ashley Delight, for everyone at Withers Broadcasting, we thank you for listening to WMIX Sports' presentation of Mt.Vernon Rams basketball and watching online at WMIXsports.com. For all of the aforementioned, I'm Chris Hugo. Good night from Changnon Gym. We'll talk to you Monday night.
Thank you for listening to